Hey, Deshaun, how we doing? Wanted to ask how is the quarterback position kind of being handled in practice? Are they splitting reps? Is Luke getting the majority of them? And what has he kind of showed you in the last couple of days?
From what I took from practice today, they were splitting reps. Everyone took reps today, as far as I'm concerned. Um, from Luke, Luke's been pretty good lately. He just had a smile on his face the last couple of days. You can just tell the kid loves football.
Rick Henry.
Hey, Deshaun, it's been a tough year for, everyone across the country and across the world. This Thanksgiving, what are you most thankful for?
I'm most thankful for my family. Um, every time I have anything, every time I'm around this game, football, I always want to thank God for just blessing me and putting me in the position I'm in. I'm also thankful for just being able to play another day, football. Actually, just waking up in the morning, because a lot of people don't get to do what I do on a daily basis. So I'm really thankful for the life that God has given me.
Mike Yuba.
I don't know if you had a chance to listen to what Hutch said after the game the other day, talking about being a leader and he wouldn't feel right about himself. What's motivating guys like you personally to be able to finish this season off on a strong note? And is it tough sometimes not to think about what the future might hold for either you personally or just this program?
As far as me, like I did watch the interview that Hutch did, and I was raised the exact same way. I'm raised by my granddad and my mom. I mean, they taught me never to quit. I remember when I was in Little League, we were struggling. We probably won one game all season, and my mom came up to me and she's like, "Man, I'm really proud of you. You know, you stuck it out. Like even though you guys really weren't that good, but at the same time, like I always taught you never to quit, and I'm glad that I instilled that in you." And she actually called me on it the other day. But me personally, I just love the game. Like I want to play every game. I'm really competitive, and I'm ready to play at any time.
Colin Taylor.
Yeah, Deshaun, I'm going to ask about Kevin Harris. I'm pretty sure you get asked about him a bunch, but just can you kind of put into words as he's approaching, I guess, that milestone, just kind of the season he's had? And do you talk about that at all, or is it like a pitcher with a perfect game? You just don't mention the fact that he's getting close to that number.
Uh, so like me and Kevin are pretty close, so me and him kind of communicate that amongst ourselves. Like, hey, like I was just checking the other day. I told him I was checking the stats. We were talking about, like, hey, like 125 away, like, you can get it within the next two games, man. We can get that 1,000-yard mark. So we don't really talk about it, amongst the team, but amongst each other, just me and him, we have conversations about it from time to time.
How cool is that to see your friend and teammate getting close?
It's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. He's worked really hard all off season. In this season, he's been doing really well. I'm really happy for him, to be honest with you.
Kyle Thomas.
Hey, thanks for being here, man. Going into this last home game where we're kind of celebrating these seniors, talk to me about what they have meant to you and the impact they've had on you as a player.
So the seniors that we have here now, at one point were, I want to say they were sophomores when I got here my freshman year, as far as in school. And I mean, these guys taught me so much. Like you can ask each and every one of them. They don't know this personally, but they've taught me something individually. Each and every single one of them helped me become the player and the man I am today.
Ben Brenner.
I guess Deshaun, you're kind of coming to the end of this year. When you kind of look back at the role you've been able to carve out and kind of what you've been able to contribute to this team, I guess how do you look at it as compared to when you started the season, maybe what your expectations were, especially coming off last year where you were kind of a little bit buried on the depth chart and seemed to have kind of carved out sort of that spot for yourself.
I took it upon myself this offseason to work really hard at a couple things I needed to improve on. And then when camp came around, I really emphasized those things so I could get better at it and then, earn more playing time. So I just kept working hard each and every day, every week. And I started to develop, better skills. I started getting better at certain areas, which helped me play the role that I am. Just working hard, to be honest with you, just every day, relentlessly.
David Cloninger.
Hey, Deshaun, thanks for doing this. You guys have probably watched the tape by now and seen that Luke took some pretty hard shots when he took off running the ball. Have you guys communicated with him and said, look, here's how you probably need to do that, maybe protect yourself?
I haven't said anything to him. In the game, I peeped. He's kind of taking on hits as if he was actually playing H-back or something. So, I hope he gets communicated that, Luke needs to learn how to slide. But, hey, he's a tough guy. I think he can, dish out just as much punishment as that's given to him. So,
Dick Cox.
Regardless of the records, it seems like with South Carolina and Georgia get together, it's always a good close game. And you won the close one last year. What are your thoughts about the chance of getting to play them on your home court this year?
Same mindset. Last year, we won. We pulled it out. We're hoping to do the same thing, just like we going to every week expecting to win. I mean, I really want this game. These next two games I really want. I'm not saying I didn't want the other ones, but these last two games, like we beat Georgia last year, let's try to do it again.
Ben Brenner.
When you guys have Luke in the game with his running ability, does that open up kind of certain things for you guys as running backs, certain spaces that maybe weren't there when you had a less mobile guy?
Yeah, you could say that just for the simple fact that, if we're running like inside zone and shotgun, Luke has the potential to keep the ball if the end keeps squeezing, which makes him a threat. Now that Luke's in the game, you see that he has potential to keep the ball. You have to keep that end edge player kind of like more eyes on Luke instead of the running back, so that way he can't play both and he just can't be right at the same time.